It's been a week. Now, can I finally talk about Attack on Titan? I was letting it cook. I was letting it saute a little bit. So a lot of people could catch up so I could talk about it without anybody. Oh, spoilers, whatnot. Can I do that now? But if I be honest, this is gonna be I'll go straight up talk about it. I'm not cutting any corners about it. So spoilers at the beginning, spoilers in the title, spoilers every way. But what wouldn't be a spoiler is you liking the video, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and leaving some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch as well. So let's get into this Attack on Titan. Let me just say that 1 hour felt like 10 minutes. Like I was locked in for that hour, and that hour went by like so fast. And I was like, it was so good. So I think the obvious thing that stand up above the rest was Hange scene. That was amazing. That Hange death scene was amazing. I mean, sadly dead, but without like an absolute baller. Insane episode. I swear that was such an insane set piece. The way I'm not going to show any video clips of this because I don't want to I always getting claimed every single time and very close to getting strike. I don't want to stop uploading videos because you're on the grind. So I'll basically only using stills and I want to use a little bit of audio here and there because I have an audio section in this video. So Hange that went absolute sicko mode, dog, and was having the movement and just orphan colossal titans. Like, so good. The animation was so good in that scene, the way she was moving around and just doing what was necessary. That was absolutely insane. Hange, I think, took that episode. Was the highlight. Definitely the highlight. I don't care anyway to say that hand scene was absolute fire. Yes, literally as well. Jesus Christ. But I don't know. It was so good. But let me deviate from there and things that I personally that really liked during the entire episode. So let's go back to the beginning. Well, besides the intro, something that I noticed and that absolutely I was like, hey, that song familiar? I mean, it's not the thing, but music. But a specific music, I was like, that is an excellent choice of music for that particular scene. So in the beginning where the two boys, I can't remember the name, were in the forest or something and just run away. And at the sight of the Titans, I think it was a guitar riff play. And the first thing that came to my mind was Doom. And that was the most perfect music for those scenes. Like every time the rumbling would be like you would see it from afar or whatever, that music would start to play, and that I think that specific atmosphere. Besides the wrestling music was absolutely insane. So I just want to like tell the clips, well not the video clips, but at least audio clips of these scenes because tell me that not someone like Doom. Besides that I think that I really love that little riff. The rest of music, absolutely insane. So well done. It sounds so good. The audio just popped, and I'm not kind of all over the place on this whole episode, but the music and the drama or the last scene on top of the the Titan that Eren is now, that was music. Well, I don't need music, kind of playing through audio everything, but that there, it just elevated that scene so much. It was like, oh, it had me in a trance. I was like, and like as I hear on that scene, like get onto that scene where they were flying the plane onto Eren's back to drop off the crew. I'm gonna jump off and started ODMing all over the bones, dodging the Beast Titan. Woo. I mean, I kind of nitpicky here. I honestly nitpicky here, but the scene where Raina jumped on the Beast Titan, transformed, it could have been more animated, dog. It looked insane, but that's not the high point. Right? So I could give it a pass that, but it was insane, and everything that's meshed so good together. So good, and I would suggest you watch it. I mean, I doubt you're here still because this is obviously a spoiler video and you have to go watch it to know what I'm talking about, or to not get spoiled by me, because I literally keep saying the spoilers. I straight up talking about it. I don't care, because it was so good that I had to talk about it. I'm not talking about this so out of order, because I talk about the center, which is the Hange death. I talk about the end, which is you kind of close off to the cliffhanger for the final episode. And now I'm going back a little back before the Hange death, which was the Eren called them into the Founding Titan domain. They did not Jutsu Kaisen, but yeah, the little callback, and he basically say, all you have to come and stop me. I'm not stopping what I'm doing. If I want to stop, all you have to come and stop me. I think that is such great writing. Now, avoid the manga spoilers as a plague, because I want to experience it as a whole. I want to know how it ends, and from what people saying, and I have an issue with this, I want to make a separate video about it, where you will have a straight up war anime, and people wanted to end up in handy dandy smiling and jumping and running through fields of flowers. Yeah, Aftermath War is not like that. Absolutely not like that. It's absolutely devastating to everybody who was involved, voluntary or involuntary. And I do not want a happy ending in this anime at all. It has to be one of the most darkest things I had come across for me to give this a 10 out of 10 for having a straight up dark ending. I mean, the ending of the thing that's happening, right? Like all the rumbling, but I wouldn't mind having happy stuff 10, 20 years in the future, like a time skip 10, 20 years in the future. No issue with that. I have zero issue with that. But ending and straight up as soon as the end, everybody is happy and jolly and whatnot, absolutely hate those things. But I would more want because I PTSD and thing I had to go through. I want like a PTSD thing that really will mess up your brain, so that you would get like I don't want to say realistic, but a more interesting story, because I don't like happy endings. If you want that, go in a Chinese massage parlor and get that. Leave that out of dark war type animes or shows. So I really don't have much more to say about it, that it just was so good. And I basically call the high points, which is in the Founding Titan domain, the Hange death scene, which was so good. The music in that scene was so beautiful. It sounded so good, and I've watched this twice already, and I want to go and watch that third time because it was that good. Personally, I think Attack on Titan, it won't have something like that again. People will talk about, oh, it's overrated. If I'm being real with you, I think Attack on Titan is so underplayed. When I look at animes that have high ratings, and as a person who watched them, you'd be like, how the hell you even have an 8? How the hell you have nearly a 9? You are trash. Demon Slayer. basically I'll call it a grifter story because it's so basic that I don't want to shit on it anymore. But Demon Slayer, for example, amazing animation. I'm not putting that down, but it has one of the lamest story, the lamest characters in probably shown in history. It is one of how the characters are so lame. I'm a manga reader. I read that, and I'm not spoiling anything in that one. I suppose spoiling the Attack on Titan, but not that. It's so basic. I'll say it is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was trash, you understand the rating for a lot of animes. And I think Attack on Titan is an underrated one. A lot of people, oh, it's popular. You know, the popular hate it because it's popular. I don't think it applies to Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is actually really good. In terms of like, especially storytelling, it is really good. And a lot of people try to underplay because, oh, you know, you hate because it's popular. I don't hate, okay, I kind of hate Demon Slayer because it's popular. I just don't mind it. I just don't like that it trumping better tells story. And people say, oh, it has to be complicated. It doesn't, it's not that. It's just a poor story. It's a very poor story. It's so basic, and I just try so hard to be something that is not. It doesn't know what it is. That's the thing. It doesn't know what it is, and just trying hard to be what it's not. If that makes sense. But yeah, overall, that Attack on Titan episode, wow. Wow, so good. Can't wait for the next part of this. That was absolutely masterful. I would like to appreciate Mappa for taking the time and, you know, like probably brushing up the edges for the animation and stuff, because it was clean. And from what they said, they wanted more time to finish that last episode, and if they really take that time and clean that up, I would say that would probably be one of the most epic anime endings ever. So yeah, I think I don't want to go on anymore. I don't like to make too long of videos. People attention span really short, but I usually go to make it nice and concise. So yeah, that's about it. Leave your thoughts down below about this episode of Attack on Titan. Don't forget to follow on the socials. Make sure to like and subscribe, ring that notification bell. And yeah, anime was real insane. Gosh, I can't stop thinking about it.